We will see them tomorrow. Let's take you up to the Cascades where it is winter time. All the wild beaver up in the Cascades are probably, no, they don't hibernate. They just live in their lodges all winter long in the streams. 31 degrees at 6,000 feet in the Mount Hood National Forest. Here's a look at our Skycam out in the Explorer Tualatin Valley at the Reserve Golf Course. And while, yes, it's cloudy, there are some cracks and creases in the overcast that are developing here. And these clouds are eventually going to clear tonight, or at least partially clear. 56 degrees. It has been a cool day. But look, the rain is diminishing. See how there was a lot more a few hours ago right there? And now we just have a couple lines, one down by Canby, another one up by Battleground. And they're moving. They're moving from northwest to southeast, and they will clear as we go through the nighttime hours. At least the showers will end and the clouds will break up. Boy, it's been a day in northeast Oregon. It's still snowing and snowing hard in the Blue Mountains. Look at that. That's some heavy rain right where the rain is turning to snow as you ascend in elevation there. Look at these rainfall totals now. Meacham, over 2 inches of rain. That's at 4,000 feet in the Blue Mountains. If you've driven I-84 through here, you've gone right by it. Meanwhile, LeGrand on the downslope, only 0.05 of an inch. But all the western side has picked up a lot of rain. Lexington, 0.86 of an inch. And there are some flood issues over in this neck of the woods. In fact, this is a place called Weston coming out of the Blue Mountains. Flood issues there over the roadway, making travel unsafe for a bit. So again, some real rough weather in northeast Oregon. Portland, 0.43 of an inch. The 2-day total, though, is up to about 3/4 of an inch. So we'll probably end with about average rainfall for the month of April. Here's the flood warning along the Umatilla River, extends until 5 o'clock tomorrow as all that rain is coming downstream. We've seen this or saw this a few years ago where there's had some tremendous flooding along the Umatilla before it dumps on out to the Columbia lower downstream. Still snowing up in the Blue Mountains too. There's been at least 10 inches across parts of the region there, and then the wind advisory will continue tonight too until 5 o'clock. So that's just about over, but we had gusts of 50, nearly 60 miles an hour at the Pendleton Airport. Clouds all over the northwest, but there is clearing to the northwest. And we look at the infrared imagery with radar overlaid on top, and you really see the green diminishing and ending. And that clearing line is getting closer to us. There's some sunshine up on the Washington coast, and that is what is headed our way. But the clouds will probably reform in the morning, so any clearing we get, somewhat temporary. But this is just like marine layer stuff, and then it breaks up and burns off in the afternoon for a really nice Thursday, a great Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, although now the models are showing a few showers over the Cascades and maybe offshore on Sunday as we get a weak weather system dropping down from the northeast. This is a bit of a strange pattern. The parent low way up here in the Canadian prairies. Then we see a piece of that break off and try to form up right over northwest Oregon. So I think it'll be a dry weekend, but we need to watch that potential change in the pattern quite carefully. Portland right now is 54. The freezing level still at 5,400 feet. There's been 7 inches of new snow up on Mount Hood. So the showers will end tonight. We'll have clouds in the morning, then it clears up. We get up to 66. All of these high temperatures are above average, not by 10 degrees, but by 4 or 5 degrees or so. Friday, 70. Saturday should be the warmest day at 72 and a little bit cooler on Sunday, but pretty good way to end the month of April, I would say.
Yeah, looking like a beautiful stretch there.
It's going to be good, yeah.
Cannot wait. Thanks, Matt.
Sure.